Hello there everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome back to Genesis Alpha 1. I should have probably figured out which system to start in before I decided to do stuff, but hey, details. Oh, cables, yes. Actually, yeah, this is a great place because I need some cables for something, which is that I want to actually get a second tractor beam running to speed up tractoring resources on automatic. So, you know, just getting things a bit flowing a bit better. Because, you know, an efficient ship is a happy ship. A happy ship is a ship where the grind is not as bad. I believe that was one of the things to be said about all this, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, we might as well get this going, get some cables up. And while we're at it, let's check the hangar really quick. Nothing really nearby except for the fern, which I think I'll grab just because we do need extra biosphere. So there's not much else to be done here except like tap the keys and get the resources up. Again, I want to apologise for last time. I was thrown completely by the fact that we got pirated, basically. And yeah, I also didn't properly count the cost of everything as well. We lost a bunch of our prepared materials and stuff. But you recall how they were in charge of our biotanks for quite a while? They actually completely drained our biomass reserve as well. So I was able to perform one execution. Sorry, Emperor's Mercy, Emperor's Peace. What's the what do you do? I think Emperor's Mercy is probably the one. I shot my base human in the face. She was level 2, yeah, but I shot her so I could replace her with a level 2 arachnid. So we've got that's why I got 2 arachnids working with me in the beaming room right now. I think I'll also keep sending you out as fast as I can. And you know what? We've been holding off on this. Let's do this as well. Let's actually begin workforce upgrade in the form of robots. We must have the pink robots. We must absolutely have the pink robots. Why? Well, as I mentioned at the time, when we got them, the pink robots are faster. Simple as, no other reason. A faster workforce is a better workforce. Huzzah! Done? Done. Right. Next one. Okay, next one. Sulfur. We need gunpowder, we need fuel rods, we need cables and panels and things though, so...
Harvester destination set.
Let's go ahead and launch here. I mean, if we don't go with them, these guys with that harvester speed upgrade are blazingly fast. They are awesome at it. Really are great. So in fact, I might even sprint over here and do something in the refinery too. There we go. And this is why it's all so good, so close together. I can just like, I'm being helpful! Hooray! I could even operate several things at once if I wanted to. Speaking of, resources. What I wanted the cables for is actually an extra tractor, which I can do, yep. Wish you could see which way round the stuff is on the inside, but what can you do?
Resources collected.
Let's say you to the frameworks, I guess. No active process. Oh, we got all the cables already. Guess that use the batteries. And yeah, this would be more beneficial if we had more crew. Which we do not, but at the very least we can try and keep things rolling.
Resource acquired.
But the goal is, really, to have enough tractor beams, which are well enough fortified, that I can just throw them out and harvest.
Harvester destination.
Let's grab the Let's grab those next. I can throw them out and just get them rolling. So we come into a system and we can just hoover up all the stuff. I think I mentioned this way back in like the first few episodes or something like that. But yeah, that's generally a goal. No saplings on the ship, really? I thought we did. Oh, there it is. Right. Fungus for some N2O, or Fern for some O2.
Processing.
I want the O2. Let me get some extra upgraded manti. Sorry, not manti. Why do I keep saying manti? Extra upgraded peeps running around. The arachnid types. And actually,
Resource acquired.
N2O. Don't we have a blueprint that relies on N2O? I should check, just in the interest of getting more people, because more people is kind of what I'm after at the moment. Oh, hello. Abomination. I'm sorry, but you are dead.
Resources collected.
Oh, another one. Oh, I didn't realise this was their area, actually. This hello pink one. I'm sorry. Right.
New materials have been refined. Resource acquired.
Oh, you actually done?
Resources collected.
You are. Now, here's a good question. Can I have multiple tractors on the same bit of framework? I actually can, apparently. Oh, jeez. What the hell is this?
Resource acquired.
I vaguely recognise you guys. I'll accept the infection though, I think, because, well, we don't have enough diseases going on, you know? So, and we're in a new part of the galaxy, so we might as well let them do it. Where are you guys even going?
All clear.
As long as the ship's not burning, I think I'm okay. Well, famous last words, eh? But yeah, tractor beams are working. Let's send down... is there anything in particular I want? The lithium would be a good pick. Gunpowder, uranium. I think basically I'm in...
Destination set.
I'm in repair mode, aren't I? Oh, pff, these guys again.
Resources collected.
Important question, why wasn't the gun there shooting at it? No, I probably just didn't manage to target. Okay, so I've got the booger aliens around as well. Kind of glad I fortified a lot of this stuff.
Resource acquired.
Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? But hey, convenient source of biomass. I think that's probably what I should be taking away from that.
Resources.
The ship's getting infected again. Hey, it's biomass. Deal with it. Actually, wait. I think there might be a way I can deal with it. Actually, hang on. Decontamination requires an extra circuit. Bother. They nicked some of my circuits. I thought I had enough for that. Unfortunately, we're in a low hazard zone, so that doesn't really help that much, does it?
Resource
Sequence
acquired.
activated. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Ah well. So what I can do is Fern's doing alright. Yes. Let's get that last plant, the fungus.
Processing.
Resources
I think we
collected.
can get a clone which needs N2O, so I'll get that planted up at least, so that this greenhouse is fully working, though this greenhouse here is not specialised at all. There is that achievement of like produce a massive amount of O2 from a single greenhouse, but I think we'll work up to that. We're not quite there yet.
Resource acquired.
But yeah, anyway, sorry, the reason I went up there is to check on the
Harvester has
biosphere.
returned. Cloning initiated.
Multiple unloads in the tractor beam. Well, the tractor beam is armed, so should be alright. Need to
New
check though.
clone arrived.
What have we got going on here? Or was it in here?
Resource beaming.
Was it in here?
Resources collected.
I think it was just like random stuff, honestly. I mean, there's nothing here.
Resource beaming.
Sure, this entire area is getting infested to all hell, but yeah, it was random bugs.
Resource acquired.
Harm touch.
Resource beaming.
Oh, they spread into the ship assault section. I don't care though. People are getting promoted. That's good enough for me. But yeah, there is still. I've got to remember. I've got that original objective I had as well in this general area. No active process. Are you done? You are done. Okay. Right. You guys can get onto into the hangar.
Job assigned. Job assigned. Job assigned.
There we go. A full work crew is now on staff. You guys go down here and I think
Harvester destination
pick up
set.
some panel work. But yeah, our goal here, of course, since we're out here, is just get the wormhole hooked up. I think that's our biggest thing. Oh, no empty cabins left. Oh, that's a problem we've not had in a while. And we don't actually have a clone that requires that other atmosphere type. Whoopsie. Oh well. Can't blame me, I keep losing track of all this stuff. Okay, quarters. Frameworks, energy. No big. Kind of want to get a lounge, though. Like we had in the good old days before the ship went boom. So that requires some cables. We don't need more cables for another tractor beam, I think. So actually, yeah, I think we can go ahead and get a new lounge in place. It sounds like there's some fun going on out there again. Yep, lots and lots of DACA. Oh wow. Rock. Ah. Something new turned up. You know what I think? Well, actually, I was going to say maybe a trip down to the actual planet would be in order. But I can't remember which planet I actually sent. I think it was this one. Or was it this one? I think it was this one. High danger.
Harvester destination.
You know what? Let's go down there actually and have a look. Come on, guys. Road trip. Let's go. Road trip. Come on.
3, 2,
Come on.
1.
It's like herding cats sometimes. This. If they didn't teleport into place where they were needed, then it would be literally like herding cats, I think. I think there's room in the market for another game like this, to be honest, but hey, details. Now, if I was here just for resource harvesting, ooh, it's a great frozen world. I would have said just send down the shuttle with the people, with that faster harvesting upgrade. Because it's safe enough. They come back and the only fighting is back on the ship where there's a ton of gun turrets in place. So, you know, that kind of thing. Hey, yeah, rocks. Hello. We can get new DNA samples here. Neat.
Enemy spotted.
Actually, I think my holding cells are full, aren't they? I can't actually do anything with that. How much health do you guys have? Seriously, how much health do you guys have? By the way, I'm not going to go out of my way massively here. I am just after rock samples for level 1. And I thought that was an alien there, not a plant. But yeah, I think rock samples as far as level 1 is entirely reasonable to try and attain here. Oh, hello. They also need to get some radiation blue just to... Wait, they have a ranged attack? Oh no, that's a horde of spiders. Ah, yeah, this is definitely where these guys came. This planet is just so diverse. Yeah, I don't think I can catch it. My thing is full. Oh well, worth a try.
Hostile. Enemy spotted.
Enemy ability sample though, shield aura. I need to do something about it. My radiation blue. And in fact, sampling is kind of going kind of slow, so I don't kind of want to dedicate a whole episode to this, you know? Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that, really. Is that everyone? Yep, that's everyone. Okay, we are good to go, so let's go. We have other things to be doing today.
9, 8,
Still the rocks.
6,
Another one I'd completely forgotten about. They look vaguely familiar, but I think last time I was playing I came across them like really late into the last run I ever did. So, you know, I'm not that familiar with them. I just know they're one of the slow, tough types, but apart from that, yeah, I don't know. Something maybe. Also, more biomass samples, most excellent. Now how the rock snuck aboard in that crate, I have no idea. And yeah, apparently these guys are sneaking aboard in these crates as well. Somehow. Either that or it's just spreading. It's probably just spreading. Okay, right, let's actually leave this be. Let's leave a contaminated mess of... I was just checking for another biomass sample. The contaminated mess, which is my industrial area, aside for a moment. I will... Sulfur, uranium, lithium. I think sulfur because sulfur goes into our gun turret. We're going to be needing that a bit. But I'm going to visit the clone lab really quick, see if I can whip up another clone or two. And then we're going to jump. Passive life form. Massive body endures physical attacks. The brain, however, will only allow the most common of thoughts. Adding this DNA will increase health. Okay. Duly noted. Also, I'm kind of trying to think about where I want to put the stuff. So, okay, right. I'll do it this way. I'll put the access down in here, along with a couple of storages. Because I'm going to go up a level and destroy these ones. Actually, no, why did I know that? I actually wanted those corridors. Whoops. I'm rebuilding it as it was. I'm getting the level -1 level to be the route into the bar and into the crew space, and then from there that'll work. So I'm going to down a level and I'm going to sever that connection there, and I will install the additional crew space here. So there we go, extra crew space. We are once again approaching higher crew levels. All it takes is me getting thoroughly confused and then deciding to do things several times over. And yep, plenty of that.
Initiated.
Insufficient biosphere, that's fine. Can we get any? We can get another crowl in here.
Cloning initiated.
And that's it. So yep, just a couple more at the moment. We're going to need more greenhouse space, but I want to build up some plants to put in the greenhouse first. I'm thinking of making the next greenhouse a really high-tech one.
Cloning done.
Hello! Welcome to the crew. You are all shiny and new. Look at that arachnoid face, yeah. Very, very shiny and new. But yeah. Nash is now on the team. And then we'll get another Krell out. Best place for the combat-oriented clones is, of course.
New clone.
He's getting all over the place, jeez. A good place for the Krell is in the hangar. Though, of course, the problem is right now I want the. Have you guys actually been and done that? Yes, you have. Sorry, I want to hyper jump. I'm trying to train up the arachnoids now, and having them out with me on a excursion like that seems to be great because combat is one of the good ways to try and level them up.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
I also honestly kind of wonder, is it possible to try to trade with the pirate ships? It probably isn't. Okay, one site, that's going to be the site where the thingy is. We've got some crew rejigging to do there. Let's see. Oh, hello. Right. I want to pull the unassigned arachnoid into here. And I'll tell you to start work on that one. I think I'm gonna... You guys are getting all over the darn place, aren't you?
Weapon deactivated.
Yeah, just pull this turret and load it into here, which is just as well as it turns out. Oh my. Right. And I'm going to pull another arachnoid into here. We have the unassigned cruel. I'm going to keep Butkus in the hangar. Actually, I want to keep Yadrin in the hangar as well. Damn it. There's Gates. Let's pull Gates out of the hangar, actually, into this tractor beam. I'm going to take a full crew on the... Not quite the... I went through the wrong door, but that's okay. I want to take...
Job assigned.
There we go, the Krul. So I've got 2 Krul, I've got 2 arachnoids. Everyone else is currently assigned. Jolly good, right. That'll do. Did I remember to assign that tractor beam? I think I did not.
Hostile.
I did not. There we go. So yeah, there we go. Both tractor beams are currently chipping away at things. And yeah, this is kind of getting out of hand a little bit. A little bit. A lot. This is getting out of hand steadily. Very, very steadily. So let's do what we came here to do.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated.
Come on, peeps. Time to see what happens when we open up a wormhole.
Resources
7,
Again.
6, 5, 4.
Because as I understand it, the wormhole is actually a fast travel kind of link. So
Launch sequence
I should be able to wormhole jump to that other wormhole we opened a while back. Which is a very convenient way to move around the galaxy. I just hope the pirates can't do it as well. That would suck if they can. Meantime, these guys can go and do the thing. Let's have a look around. There it is, one ziggurat. A new wormhole location has been added. There we go. Thank you, whoever built these things, I suppose. It's probably going to be quite convenient. And apparently they struggle to get into them as well, which is quite nice. More importantly though, I should be helping with the gathering of materials. Just to pick the full load, and then we head back and we see how the wormhole jump goes. So that's it. We still need to go into the high risk areas just to get the radiation blue because we need that. Oh, it's full of these guys. Interesting, I guess. Not the best though. And yeah, I'm going to need to get some refinery crews going as well at some point. And zoop. Okay, harvester loaded. Let's pack it up, people. We've got... oh, a whole bunch of those guys. Yeah, take that. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7.
I thought it was something big because when I heard the thumping, which I think is like when that orange beamy thing effect appears. So, you know, something to be aware of that. To the last man. Ah. I think that reminds me of Starship Troopers, that poster actually, to the last man. It seems like something that would happen there. And yeah, they are. Oh dear. Let's head to the bridge though and do what was said, which is actually how the tractor beam's doing.
Resource beaming complete.
Very slowly because of course, got to remember, it doesn't simulate the ship while I'm on the planets. So we really do need to get the crew numbers up. For that we need to get the peoples, but still. The last thing to do this episode is... we are here. So can I... do I need to select... there it is! Wormhole travel. So I'm here, and I can go...
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
whee! And now we are...
Resources collected.
here! Hey! It works! It works! It is a stable wormhole, which I really hope exists in real life, but it's one of our few potential options for interstellar travel, but you know, that's me and my sci-fi talky nonsense. But yay! We got the wormhole links to help us get around a bit faster, and maybe that's a good objective to have Like, getting more wormholes established so we can go back and forth sounds like a really good idea. How have I not got that fully cleared these? Oh, apparently I've not actually cleared this one either. And there's also multiple sites and things around here, so yeah, there are things that I was going to do around here, but I've just not... I got driven away by all this, so... Yeah. I think site visiting is kind of what we need to be doing for now. Just try and get... Hyperdrive upgrades would be a really good thing to get my hands on. So yeah, we're back in the old neighbourhood. We'll try and go down and get some more radiation blue. We really, really need that actually. That's probably our #1 priority, just get some radiation blue and then get clear. But that'll have to wait until next time though. So, this has been iMark3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. As I tell it to start hoovering up a bit more resources. Hey, we still need the resources, you know. But yeah, see you all later. Oh, hello again. I think I should probably try and exterminate all that soon as well.